All right, we have officially made it into July of the 2024 season, and we're creeping up very closely on the trade deadline. And I'm going to take a look at what are the Baltimore Orioles' biggest needs coming into that July 30th deadline. Is it the starting pitcher or is it a relief pitcher? And which one is crucial to this team to acquire? Let's take a deep dive into their stats. So I kind of want to go over some differences between the starters and the relievers prior to the injuries to Kyle Bradish and Danny Coolum. And why I'm doing this is because it's pretty significant when you look at how big those injuries were to both pitching staffs. After all this, then we'll kind of make our decision as what is the number one priority. So prior to the Kyle Bradish injuries, these are how the starting pitching ranked among the league's best. So within 69 games prior to Kyle's injuries, they ranked third in most wins, second in losses, second in earned runs, sixth in home runs given up, eighth in Ks, second in WAR, second in left on base percentage, and third in ERA. So the starting pitching staff was absolutely phenomenal with Kyle Bradish in it. Now, once he went down an injury, these are how they've ranked in the last 19 games since June 14th. 5th in wins, 10th in losses, 9th in earned runs, 22nd in home runs given up, 22nd in strikeouts, 21st in WAR, 9th in left on base percentage, 12th in ERA. So you can see with them losing Kyle and having to kind of shuffle people around a little bit, it's been kind of devastating to this starting staff. But let's kind of shift focus here to the bullpen and how good they were prior to Danny Coolum getting hurt. They were 8th in wins, 8th in losses, 5th in earned runs, 4th in home runs given up, 20th in strikeouts, 6th in WAR, 11th in left on base percentage, and 4th in ERA. Now, since Danny has went down on June 11th, these are how they rank among the league. 20th in wins, 6th in losses, 19th in earned runs, 13th in home runs, 9th in strikeouts, 16th in WAR, 28th in left on base percentage, and 23rd in ERA. So as we can see from the stats here, these are two devastating blows to both parts of our pitching staff here. Now, if we were going into July 30th, we can only make one move, whether that be a high-end closer or a high-end starter. Which one do you think is more important to this ball club? I'm going to go with starter. And for the simple reasons of once you acquire a starter, you could be able to move Suarez back to the pen. Suarez is very good out of the pen. He's got good numbers all across the board. It kind of helps get rid of some of the guys in the pen that have hard hit rates, low strikeout rates, guys that can't keep guys from scoring. A left on base percentage since Danny's going down is horrific. Absolutely horrific. A lot of guys are pitching in roles that I don't want to say they shouldn't, but I'm going to say it. They're pitching in roles that they shouldn't. And it's putting them in bad spots. They're not delivering. Guys have gone through some slumps. Slumps happen. I'm not going to make a stink about slumps or whatever like that. But with the starters going down and having to move so many people around, it's just kind of shaking up the entire pitching rotation as a whole. So to me, acquiring a starter is the biggest thing. You still have Chase McDermott that you could bring up for the bullpen too. There are several guys in AAA that are also pitching very, very well. So the bullpen, to me, has a little more leeway as far as having to acquire somebody. But if you bring in both, this pitching staff is going to go right back to one of the league's best. Leave a comment down in the section below. Let me know who you think the number one priority is, starter or reliever. And I'll catch you guys later.